I'm so sorry. People keep calling my phone. They always interrupt the video. That's why I said I need the camera. Cause at least somebody call my damn phone won't interrupt the video. But I'm getting one. But like I was saying, I started working out when I was 11 years old. 11, if not younger. I don't remember the exact age he had me start. I think. It was 10 or 11, okay? When we first started, I was under 11 when I started. I was about 10 when I first started working out, when we first started having us workout. My dad's the type of person, he's a workout, and then even if no matter what, he try to keep us healthy. I'm thankful that I had that experience in my life, because now that I'm older, when I do start working out, like if I quit working, I won't start working out for too long. I try to work out in some type of way, shape, or form. But it's like when I get to working out, I don't stop. Not even the mindset in my head goes, I'm saying, oh dang, I don't want to get up. It be times I don't want to get up, but once I just started working out, it's like, nah, I gotta hit the gym every day, at least for an hour. Every day I'm hitting the fucking gym, I'm hitting the fucking weights. I'm trying to get my weight up and everything. I want my muscles stronger and everything. What I'm doing, my first process, because I've started back working out. I never stopped for too long. I done started back working out. Right now, all I'm doing is really toning. And losing a few calories, get my weight down to 150. I want my weight to 150. I want it to stay there. I know you eat sometimes, so every day you eat something. If you want your weight to stay at a certain way, you gotta make sure you eat out. Not eat out, but you gotta make sure you work out every single day that you eat something. Because every day you eat something, it's another pound and another pound that's adding on. And the structure to that, and the mathematical and scientific thing about eating food and keeping the same weight and all this and that, it's all about when you eat, all you have to do is work out or something, or run or something like that. And you will stay the weight you want to be. You'll stay small if that's the figure you want to be. If you want to be 150, 160, you will stay there. But every day you put pounds on after you're done eating, make sure you work out. So if you eat something else, that'll just be the pound from that. Because the other food, you'd have worked it off. Like, when I gave plasma yesterday, I weighed, I was in the 170s, but then it dropped. So yesterday my weight was 169, because when you get plasma, you have to get on the scale, and they weigh you every day. So, and I weigh myself, I'm gonna buy a scale too, so I can keep up my weight. But my goal is to be down to 150 or 140, something like that. I want to be small, you know what I'm saying? In between 147 and 155 is where I want to keep my weight. I don't want it to hit 170, because when you hit 170, you keep letting it go, you'll be at 200 for you know. And I don't want it that way. So when I decided to get up and work out, I was just like, I can't not work out. Or keep saying, oh, I want to do this, and I'm not getting up to change it. So I said, fuck it, I'm getting up to change it. I used to work out when I was younger, and I'm not big, but I could be big just like anybody else if I don't handle the issue now. Thing about me, I mean, I got like I have a nice body. Honestly, I have a nice body. I gotta look good, but it's formed like a six-pack. Like, I used to have a six-pack when I was younger. So anybody who sees my stomach, or if I show people that I've showed my stomach, they be like, oh, your stomach is formed. My stomach is formed like a six-pack because I started working out at a young age, and I used to have a six-pack. So every time I get a little gut or a little stomach, it's formed the same way. And when I start, like, working back out, my stomach is like this. Like, you know how you get your body back right for a six-pack, or get your body back right and it's already formed. But say if you'd have had an 8-pack and you'd have got a little fat, it still will stay in that same shape and form. You just got a little jelly. Once you lose it, it go back to the same form it was at that time. Y'all, I want my six. I want my 6-pack, but I didn't have an 8-pack. Like, my stomach ain't that big. My stomach is small, so I guess all I can ever get is a 6-pack. I've always had a small stomach. I know it was one time where I weighed 118. And I didn't understand a lot at that time how serious working out was to my dad. I didn't know how serious it was. But he would put me on the scale every day. He put me on the scale that day. He seen I was 118. Yeah, I'm finna get to the point about him, y'all. It's just I went through so much shit with him. It could be a little emotional. You can forgive a person, but doesn't mean you forget. The memories is what make you like, damn, it still hurt a little bit. But the stuff you did to me don't hurt me anymore. I think about it, I be like, damn, Mom, I still don't understand why I went through that. It didn't have to be that way. But you can't change the past, and I ain't the type of person who dwell on the past because you can't change it, so fuck it. But he weighed me, I was 118 on the scale. He was like, if I don't get it down, if I'm not down to 115, that he was gonna whoop me. Seriously, he was that strict about working out. I don't know if it was just me because I was his kid or what, but hey. So when the next day or two came around, I wasn't 115. I got my ass beat for that shit because I wasn't a certain weight, man. Like, that's why, like, when I start working out or whatever, or I get a little stomach, I'm not mad about it because I was like, it was times where I was young, I wasn't allowed to get a fucking stomach. If I did, he worked me to fucking death until my stomach got flat again or I had a little 6-pack again. So now that I'm older, I got a little stomach. It don't bother me because I've never really had a stomach. But I always get back into that mode. I'm not gonna let my stomach get out there so it's super large and all that. No, I'm not doing that. I want to be lit again. I want to be it. Honestly, my muscles and shit been sore, but I mean that works for you. That lets you know you're doing something right because you're starting to get sore a lot. Like my legs are sore, my arms and shoulders and shit getting sore, but that doesn't mean it's working. A lot of people, when their muscles start hurting when they're working out, they'll stop and they give up like that. But a lot of people don't know that much about working out. They don't know that much about biceps, like your thighs or your hamstrings. Tricep push down is like, it's like if you say if you know what I'm saying, say you finna do a push down or something like that. That's what those are. Toe raises, bicycles are like sit-ups, but they're better and they help you get them fast. You know what I'm saying? You go fast with them. Anybody who know how to work out know what all that stuff is. But a lot of people who don't know their muscles, don't know too much about working out. They feel like, oh, they get hurt, they'll stop and they give up and they won't work out no more. But honestly, when your muscles are hurting and they start to get painful and they start to hurt and everything like that, that means the workouts you're doing is working. They starting to make your body sore, but they working your muscles. That's why you're sore. If you work out and you ain't fucking sore, that means you ain't really doing shit. I'm just saying, because if you work out, you ain't sore. You're not working out. You can't be. You're supposed to be sore and tired. But to my people on here, I don't care who you is, if you're trying to work out, if you're trying to lose weight, have this in your mindset. Set a goal for when you're trying to work out. Set a goal what you want your body to look like. Set a goal for the weight you want to be and everything, how you want to look, everything. Set a goal. When you set goals, you're going to always stick to what you set. You're never going to stick to anything if you don't set goals or set out a plan for it. You ain't going to stick to it because you ain't even set it up. It's just something you decided to do. When you set goals to things that you want to do, It could be anything, your life, whatever. When you set goals, you're gonna always stick to them because that's something you sat down and thought about. That's something you planned. That's something you wrote out, took the time to do. I haven't been wrong about that yet. I set goals for myself that I'm meeting daily. I know I want my body to look like everything. Even if sometimes you can desire your body to look like somebody that you saw. You can just post that picture on your phone or post that picture up somewhere and you like, this is what I want to look like. Believe me, the closer, the more progress you start seeing with your body, it's gonna make you want to work out more. Cause I do it. I'm like, bro, I'm seeing progress. I'm losing weight. I get excited and it make me want to keep going and keep going. Don't make me want to stop. I know what I want my body to look like. I know what I want. I know I want my six pack. I know I want my body tight. Everything. And when you in shape, bro, and you got muscles, you got abs and shit, you feel untouchable. It's nothing negative. It's just how good you feel because you're like, damn, I got my body right. Start looking at your body like, ouch. My body hurt right now. Like I'm a little sore. My arms hurt. But yeah, and I took a shower. So after, when you take a shower or if you take a nice hot bath after you done worked out hard, believe me, you gonna feel it the most thing because y'all clean and shit. You gonna feel it. But something that's good for your muscles, like to relax you and the bruises, you could put Epsom salt and hot water in a hot tub, run a nice hot warm bath, sit in it, and pour, or you could sit in pour probably a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of alcohol in your water, and just sit in it. Alcohol relieves and it helps your muscles loosen up. It relieves the soreness and helps soothe your muscles and everything. Y'all didn't know that. Don't lie and say you did, because some of y'all don't know a lot of shit. So I'm just trying to educate y'all on shit you don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. But I post stuff on my Facebook when I work out. I don't do it. I don't post it every day. I missed probably a day or two posting, but I work out all the time. If y'all don't think about it, I don't know if y'all do or not. But when you work out every day, it doesn't take long for like an average person, say for like an average person my size, it doesn't take me 2, 3, 4 fucking months to get my body right. It don't. I start seeing results in a week or in 2 weeks. When I used to work out before, I worked out for 2 weeks straight every day, lifting weights, walking every day, jogging. If you play a sport, basketball works. If you play basketball is an exercise too, because it works all your muscles. It works your arms, your hamstring, your biceps, triceps, all that. It works everything. It works your legs and your arms at the same damn time because you're using both of them. You running up and down the court. I like playing basketball because I'm working out and but I'm having fun working out because I'm doing something that I love. Y'all should try doing it. Try a hobby that you love that is working out, but work out all your muscles. It ain't gotta be basketball. Volleyball is a good sport. It works out all your muscles. Football is a good sport. It helps you running and you catching the football. Anything that has to do with a ball, you're working your triceps, biceps, and your hamstrings at the same time. But let it be something you love to do. Baseball is a good ass game. Hit the ball, you run it all the time. That's a real good exercise. You use your legs a lot because you got to keep running and hit home runs and shit. Basketball is an ongoing thing. You keep moving. But off of that, because I'll tell y'all about some exercise and shit for it. Let's see. My mother my mom is a good person. She's a very kind-hearted woman. She's sweet. She's nice. She's lovable. Everybody loves her. It's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? But I mean, my mom's a GM. She's a general manager. I had to say GM, but I said general manager because I knew at one point in time I didn't know what that was. So she told me what a GM was. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I was like, what is a GM? She was like, general manager. I was like, oh. So y'all ain't gotta be shy, but most of y'all probably didn't know that. But she's a kind-hearted woman. My mom was always there for me my whole life. Don't matter who the fuck I stayed with. I could stay with my mom. I could stay with my daddy. I could stay with my auntie. It don't matter. My mom always made sure she did for me. I had clothes. I had shoes. I remember it was one time we was living in Tallahassee, Florida, and mom was younger. I was very young at the time. I wasn't that young because my shoe size was about a 7 or 6. So I was a little bit older. I was probably about 9. I don't know. I wasn't no baby though. No, nothing like that. She bought me 5 pair of shoes at once. I never fucking forget that. Never forget that. My sister was already here. She was already here because I was 9. My sister was already here. But I mostly was around my mama majority of the time. My sister was always with her daddy or her other folks. Mama bought me 5 pair of shoes. One pair of shoes I had, it was a light blue and dark blue. They were Nike Air Force Ones, but them bitches was lit. All of the shoes was lit. I never forget that. Bro, I love shoes. I love shoes, y'all. She's always been a good person. She's always been a good lady. Majority of my life, I lived with my auntie. I was back for my auntie and my dad. My dad is very fucking strict. He beat your ass for everything. So it's like you can't even tiptoe. You walking on eggshells every day because you don't know if you're going to get your ass beat. My dad just that strict. Catch you in the kitchen fucking making a sandwich. He said, what you doing? You jump. Because you don't. He'll whip your ass now. I'm telling you, he just that strict. So I moved my auntie, which is the person who is more lenient. She's lenient as fuck. My auntie, with her woo-woo, all her kids were actually about grown. But at the time when I was staying with her, they was mostly, yeah, they were grown already. They was grown. One of them was going to the military, so they like my sisters and brothers. They called me their sister and everything. Like, my auntie kind of raised me because, in a way, she raised me. And my mama raised me as well. So, I had 3 different parents, if that makes sense. Yeah, I had 3 different parents. Like I said, I'm not mad at my dad. I forgive him for everything. If he ever admit to any of the things he's done wrong, that's him. That's between him and God. That's something he got to answer to God about, not me. I did my part by forgiving. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to hold grudges against anybody, and I don't want to hold no grudges against nobody because that makes you angry and bitter. And I can say that if I would have held on to them grudges, I know I would have been angry. Because when I was holding on to them a while back, like, it took me time to forgive. I was miserable. I was always mad. I was never happy. But once I let go, let God, and I actually forgave, man, it's so much more of a better person. You know what I'm saying? This year, the only downfall I've had this year is, like, I lost my auntie, my mom's sister. She was, like, the other go-to person I would go to, and I would talk to her every now and then about the stuff that was going on. I lost contact with her. And then, next thing you know, I had to work. I was down here. I had to work. You know what I'm saying? They was going to check on her because my mom was like, she hadn't seen her, so she was going to see her. And she was in the hospital. You know, I got a call. It's a very sensitive subject to talk about still. But, I got a call the next day from my mama that was in Orlando, Florida. She was like, oh, she died this morning. I was just like, you know how we had that shock? Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't know if I deal with death good, but I think I do. But when I first hear about the death of somebody I may care about, it don't hit me right then. The hardest part about dealing with death is when you that type of person, when it hit you later on. It didn't hit me until about few days after that is when it hit me. And it was difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was hard to deal with because I ain't dealt with a death in a while, especially not with somebody I actually care about. Like, she live out in Orlando, Florida, so I couldn't really go up there and see her all the time. But she, you know, the times I talked to her, she's a good person. I wish we could have had more time to be around her more a little bit. It still hurts, man, because like she was like another version of my mama. I was going through something. If I didn't want to talk to my mom about it, I could talk to her. For sure. For real. But come on, man. I could always talk to her. It don't matter what it was about. Like, I got a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I've really been through in my life. Yeah, and I want to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? My story. I know it'll help somebody, man. Because I could tell y'all the stuff I've been through in my life and tell y'all how I made it out. And how I still made it to be, somehow make it out on top and to be positive at the same time. Not use negative energy because of stuff I've been through. It ain't nobody's fault. I don't blame nobody. I used to. I used to blame people for my mistakes, everything that ever happened. I used to blame people, man. I got to a point in my life where I was just like, it's not worth it, because really it's nobody's fault. I had to start taking responsibility for my own actions, which fault it really was is mine. Court stuff is my fault. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame nobody for it. When we go through bad things and we make bad decisions, bad choices, it's always easier for you to put the blame on somebody else. So, of course, that's the first thing we do. As people, we're human. There's not too many people who quit to just own up to their own actions. Because we all take the easy way out. Which is why there's few people who admit to their wrongs and own up to their mistakes and all of that. But man, I've been through things. God have tested me. I know so many things in my life. I done been through so many struggles. I came out of them. I done did. One time I was going through a lot. I had it all. It wasn't. I felt like I was rich because my bills was paid. I had a whip. Me and my girl at the time had broke up. I didn't do any damn thing to her. You know what I'm saying? At that time I felt like I was like, damn, I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing wrong? That's how I was at that point. I was like, female at the time, I was like, my female, I was like, she breaking up with me, but I buy her this, I buy her that. I give her my time, I give her my attention, I'm attentive to her, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing she didn't have, nothing we didn't have. So at that time, I felt like I was just going through, I was just like, what am I doing wrong? Am I fucking up? So, around that time, I took 7 pills. I overdosed. I was living in Ozark, Alabama at the time. I was still in Alabama. I had my own spot, everything. I was working. It wasn't an issue in the financial problems. I was just going through it. I overdosed. Good thing I had people I was cool with out there. They was knocking on my door. They was like, no, but she didn't answer the door or whatever. They was like, I seen her earlier and something was wrong. Just something didn't seem right. She was worried about me. And there was an old lady going, she's very cool. She knows me. She was like, she's very sweet. I heard him you could hear him at the door. But I was passed out. Like, I was overdosed, but I could still hear them. So they coming in, they trying to get the door open. So my landlord was there. The landlord has a key. She opened the door and they came in. And then when they do something, when you overdose, trying to get you to wake up, it's very strong. They put it on your nose. It's very strong. It's like strong ass vapor rub trying to wake you up, but it's got a zing to it. Like it's a sting to it to try to zap you out of that whatever the fuck made you pass out. They did that a few times. I was like I was still like out of it. They rushed me to the hospital. They had to pump my stomach because they had to get the pills out. And they was like, you pumped a few pills, like more than 5. That's overdose, babe. More than 2 is overdose. I was like, yeah, I know. And they was like, depends on what pill you take. If you take more than 2 or if you just take 3, it depends on what it is. It can kill you, you know what I'm saying? Suicide is like a death wish for certain people. You die. You don't always come out of it. So I was like, I shouldn't do suicide. And I was like, it ain't my time to go. God need me here. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about none of that. I was like, I just want to end it all, man. But how I came out of it, I realized, after I came out of it, I talked to my ex-girlfriend or whatever, and we talked. She was like, you can't be doing that. I still care about you, everything. We just got this and that going on. But I had more than just that going on. But after I came out of all of that, and I went home and everything, I was just like, you know what? I got so much to live for. So much. You know what I'm saying? I think that for everything, and still to this day, I thank God for not taking me, because I wouldn't have made it or went through all this other stuff, met new people, learned more things. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God that He gave me another chance, because He could have let me have it and been like, okay, you keep trying to do this stupid shit, I'm gonna just let you have it and die. You know what I'm saying? Because God got the power to do anything. But God gave me another chance. And when I was like, I think I was 16 years old, I thought I met this girl. She lived in Texas. Man, I was like, you know, we all get that, oh, I love her, I think I care about her. It was kind of like that, but I ain't really know her. So I was like, I'm gonna drive to Texas. I ain't had no money for real, y'all. I ain't really had no money, y'all. I told my mama Chrysler, she was in the room watching TV. I just walked outside, took the keys out the little thing we kept all the keys on. Walked outside, drove that bitch. I always knew how to drive. I drove the Chrysler, got to the gas station, got some to drink, got the stove, came back, bitch rolled off the Chrysler rolled right down the hill. Cause at the store is like a hill, like where the gas pumps and all of that. Car shot back across the road, traffic and everything. Boy, shot across the road. I jumped out the car. The Chrysler went into the ditch. It wasn't nothing wrong with just a few bugs in there. Thank God. I was like, I could have died, y'all. There was nobody but Jesus and God watching over me, man. Because it's like I was supposed to get hit. I was supposed to get dragged on the car, everything. When the car shooting across the road backwards so fast, it's hard to open the door and just jump out. It's very hard. But I jumped out the whip. I jumped out the car and everything. I was like, fuck no, So that's my story, man. I got to the hospital. They said something's wrong with my neck, but I ain't feel nothing. I was like, they did x-rays and everything. They was like, my neck was broke, but I didn't feel anything. My neck felt fine, like right now. Mama was mad as hell, but she was more concerned. She was like, she wanted to make sure I was okay. She got there in time. She rode in the ambulance with me. I did some things. That lady can be mad as hell at me, but I'm telling you, my mother is a real parent. She don't care. Yeah, you could have did this and that, but she was more concerned about if I was okay. That's why I say I thank my dad on, on talk to him. The structure he gave me from discipline me, it worked because I use it in life. Because if I didn't have a little discipline, a little structure somewhere in my life, I wouldn't be here. I would. I'm just being honest. I had my fan on too.